Hey guys! So my parents did a crazy thing, and this channel is going to be their journey transitioning from house to RV and then traveling across the country. So all right, day 3. So, oh my god, what is going on here? We are going to be leaving Whitehorse. We're doing some tank dumping so that we're fresh and clear, because we don't, I mean, there are dump tanks that we can use on the way, but we don't really plan to dump again until we get to Tacoma. So you can see the dogs here are very interested in what the neighbors are doing. They're always snooping on the neighbors. It's annoying. Kind of have a lofty goal today. So this is kind of where we're trying to go. You notice I have a lot of different possible stops, and that's just because we're not staying at campgrounds every time. What we're trying to do is trying to stay at the turnouts so that we could save some money. And the turnouts depends on if there's already traffic there, if they're open, and if they allow overnight camping. So that's going to determine where we actually stop. So the goal is to get another 400 miles. Day 1, that was the goal as well, but the road was terrible, so we only made it like 375. We were close, though. We were close, but we were tired. So today it's 400 miles. It says 7 hours. That's, let's just say that's by car, okay? A car that you don't care about, so you're driving it like you stole it. So that's the goal for today, and we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. So if you notice, well, you may see that the height of the bridge is in meters. So fast math, everybody. How many feet is that? Exactly, nobody knows. Pretty much just go for it and hope for the best. 5.5 is like 16 feet, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's probably 15. Okay. But they're bigger than we are, and they're clearing, so... Yeah,
we'll just follow them everywhere they go. Hey, you gonna try driving through this tunnel? We're going after you. We'll pick up your AC. Bouncy. Go out the side.
We're on a wooden bridge.
There's Jeremy.
Oh, hey.
Okay. That was the excitement for this hour, is this bridge right here.
Well, we stopped again. We're gonna get towards Watson Lake. I see we're picking up quite a few bugs. Oh, there's one up there eating stuff. But there's a good view. Much like Alaska, horrible views here, but gotta hit the road again. Well, here we are somewhere kind of in the middle of nowhere. Maybe we're gonna have some lunch. Mountain's getting a little bit smaller around here. So far, pretty happy with the engine in this thing. Doing decent mileage and not too many problems getting up hills and stuff. It's kind of a beast. And you may be able to hear it. She got a rumble to it. But yeah, lunchtime. So, how was your lunch?
My lunch?
Yeah.
It's fine. Is that why we stopped?
Yeah.
Not because you have to stop every 30 minutes? Literally, it hasn't even been an hour and he's like, I have to stop. This is why we're never going to get there.
Hey, but it's horrible scenery, just like in Alaska.
Ahoy, mateys. Here we are on day 8,000 of our captivity. So if you look over yonder, well, now there's trees. Of course there's trees. Why? Oh, it'll clear up. Give it a second. I've been instructed by the director to capture this footage here of the smoke. Those of you that didn't know, Canada's on fire, basically. Oh, Frosty found it! So that over there is smoke, not a weird cloud. There were two different routes for us to take. One was I'm probably mispronouncing it, whatever. One is the Cassiar Highway, and then the other one is the Alcan. So the Cassiar would have been pretty much a straighter shot south. However, we found out a couple days ago, before we were leaving, that the Cassiar's closed, the northern end of it, which is fine, because we weren't really sure that that's the route we wanted to take, because we're not familiar with it. I've heard that it's a little bit more remote than the Alcan. While there is gas stops and such, I've heard that it's maybe a little bit more limited, and because we weren't familiar with the RV or its mileage and such, we opted not to go that way. So we're taking the Alcan, and it's easier now that the Cassiar is not even an option, so that's fun. So that was smoke. We're coming up this massive hill here. We just people watch. If nothing else, you could turn off the sound and just watch us watch people. Or you could just watch people, I guess. You're not watching us. You're watching people. I don't know. It's getting weird in here now. But anywhere I am, it's always weird.
It's never boring.
Never boring. I don't know if that was a compliment or not, but that's the nicest thing Jeremy's ever said to me. Here comes some more people. There's some more people. Anywho, so over this direction, Reverse, Oklahoma, you can see smoke. weird, homies. Ahoy, mateys. And we're back. So that smoke that we were looking at, we are now driving through. Jeremy says, it's thick. I don't know if you can see that haziness, is smoke. We don't see any fire, no flames. You put you out the side window, maybe you can see it in the trees. But it is kind of a throat irritant, so that's fun. Depending on what gets cut and what doesn't. The Cassier Highway is one of the routes we can take to the south. However, we found out a couple days ago that the Cassier is closed because of the fires. And so we are like 14 kilometers. I don't know what that means in miles because I don't do that. We're like 14 kilometers. Okay, whatever. 10 miles ish. Okay, so this is why we don't do this kind of map. We just say 14 kilometers, don't know what that means. From the Cassier Junction, which we are going to be missing, but you can see the smoke. And if you were here, you could smell it. It smells like a giant campfire. Oh, and my eyes are burning. Okay, so that's where we're at. We're back. We've crushed. Good.
There's bison.
Supposedly there's bison. Oh snap! There they are.
That was not planned.
That was not planned. That was accidental. Okay, I am now filming with 2 cameras. So, I hope that one bison doesn't like the looks of us.
Man, that was mean bugging us. That's just a little one.
So this is, we just saw a black bear a little bit ago. And I couldn't get the camera out fast enough. So the director yelled at me for that.
No, it didn't.
There it is, folks. That's the Canadian black bear.
Oh, 2 cubs too.
And a couple of cubs that you probably couldn't see. So you're welcome. That was all for you guys. And we have more buffaloes, and they're actually in the road.
Yeah, stop for a break, go 30 seconds down the road, and then we come upon this. Horrible scenery.
Stop torturing them with the hideousness of the scenery. Poor people.
Yeah, why would anybody ever want to live here? I guess back on the road.
Once again, the director has demanded that I take video. Look at this, he says.
Hey, we don't ever record enough of our road trips. Well, looks like this is where we're stopping for the night. We are right next to this little river. Nice some blue water and everything. Well, guess we'll get some food and get some rest and continue our trip.
If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to know where this goes next, you can also subscribe. And if you're anything like me, you can go ahead and hit that notification bell, and then you can be the first to know when this channel posts next.